Hi everyone, this is a really quick video just showing you how to put an informed consent at the beginning of a Google form to be used for passing IRB and doing research or question-based research here. So what I'm going to use is just a sample Google form that I have. It's just about using Google Apps, not really research questions, but I'll show you how to modify this. And one of the things you should notice is that I have multiple sections. When you are adding questions to Google Forms, you also have the ability to add a section. So I'm going to jump up here and I'm going to add a section, and I'm going to call this, just for lack of anything else, this is the beginning, if I can spell. That's the beginning of the survey. I'm also going to use this top section to be the informed consent. And what I am going to do is I am going to, first of all, in this informed consent area, I'm just going to add, this is where I would type up the consent. Telling them that, you know, I'm collecting whatever kind of information, the things that they should know about it, and the understanding that they do not have to take this survey at all. In order to maybe make it a little bit more interactive, I'm going to add one question. It's going to be a multiple choice, and it's going to be yes, and it is going to be no. All right, this question is, do you agree to participate? And the idea with this is when somebody picks the answer to that, I can change where they are going to go. And this is useful in other ways if you have forms that are going to branch out into separate things, where if they answer yes, maybe there's follow-up questions you want. Here's how it works. Based on this, I'm going to require this question. They can't go on without answering this question. And then I am going to put some different things based on the answer to each question. So underneath the little three dots, go to section based on answer. If they answer yes, they're going to continue to the next section and they're going to complete the survey. If they answer no, I am going to submit the form. All right, and it's going to give them the thank you and whatnot. They won't take any more of the survey, they're done. Some people would also put a question just like that. In fact, I could duplicate this question. Let's duplicate it. And I could maybe change a few things about that question, but let's drag this question all the way to the very end where they would normally be submitting the form. I might change it and say, you know, based on this, they still, are you still willing to participate? If they answer yes, I will submit the form. If they answer no, I might take them to the next section. And so I'm going to put another section in here and just say, please close your browser. Basically, just maybe giving information like once they hit submit, they're done. And they will submit that answer. The other nice thing about this is if they say no and they do actually submit the questionnaire, you will be able to see that no in all of the results, and you can just delete the results that are there. So you could give them a little instruction about that. So it basically revolves around using sections. The very first section that a user sees should have the informed consent and a multiple choice question. That multiple choice question should be required and should to go to a section based on the answer. And then if you're good, you can name these sections appropriately, especially if you're doing something a little bit more elaborate later. Like, oh, if you do say yes to this, go to this section, answer these questions. Afterwards, you'll notice underneath each section it says just continue to next. Again, you might have a reason to kind of take people through different sections, and maybe if they go through and they don't answer something, instead of continuing to the next section, maybe they jump to section 3 because they're skipping something. They're not answering that. Anyway, that is how you do a informed consent using a multiple choice question and going to a specific section based on your answer. Really hope that helps. Let me know if you have any questions, and God's blessings on your research.